There is goodness inside. There is kindness inside. If we sit for a while, we will feel it, we will know it. There is goodness inside. There is kindness inside. This is who you are. This is who I am. So trust in this goodness and trust in this kindness. And when trusting gets hard, sit in quiet. You will find that there is goodness inside. There is kindness inside. If we sit for a while, we will feel it, we will know it. There is goodness inside. There is kindness inside. This is who you are. This is who I am.
Meditation teaches us that there is goodness deep inside each one of us, and this is who we really are. Every time we meditate, this goodness wells up within and overflows into our daily lives. We begin to see the same goodness in everyone else, even if they can't see it yet. And we realize we are all intimately connected with one another in God. And that makes us kinder to one another. All this we learn from silence.
There is goodness inside. There is kindness inside. If we sit for a while, we will feel it, we will know it. There is goodness inside. There is kindness inside. This is who you are. This is who I am. So trust in this goodness and trust in this kindness. And when trusting gets hard, sit in quiet. You will find that there is goodness inside. There is kindness inside.
So I've just had a wonderful experience at St. Bridget's School in Hamilton of Christian meditation with a grade 4 and 5 class and with a grade 7 and 8 class. And it really is a wonderful experience. The grade 7 and 8 class, it was a 5-minute meditation, and with the 4 and 5, it was a 10-minute meditation. And then just talking to the young people about what they experienced, and to hear them talk about being calm and focused and the experience of God in their life. Christian meditation is a beautiful form of prayer. It's very different from the celebration of Mass and or the reading of the Psalms. It's a quiet, meditative prayer, and it would be probably the kind of prayer that monks and cloistered sisters, nuns would experience in their convents and monasteries. But more and more people are using Christian meditation as a form of a very profound form of prayer, personal prayer and communal prayer, and you experience the peace and the love of God as you do this. One of the things that is wonderful about Christian meditation is that when you close your eyes, you really are in your own chapel, and you can quietly block out everything, all the distractions, and focus. And the young people are taught to use the word Maranatha, which is the last word in the Bible. Come, Lord Jesus. Maranatha. And they use that as a focusing word for their meditation. And it's very powerful and very profound. And it is a very Christian way and Catholic way of praying. And one of the young students spoke of the fact that not only does she meditate with the class here in school, but at home with her parents and grandparents and her brothers and sisters. They actually do Christian meditation, which I think is a very rich way of unifying the family and connecting the family closely with the Lord. You know, the old saying, a family that prays together stays together. Well, it's not just the rosary, or it's not just saying words and saying the familiar prayers, which are all very important, but it's the personal, profound meditation, the encounter with Christ in silent prayer and in the silence of our heart. So it's a wonderful way to pray, and I'm really happy that this school, St. Bridget's, and I know there are a few other schools in the board that are doing this, and even in the other boards, and it's something that I thoroughly approve of, and more than that, encourage. So I wish those who are using Christian meditation, mention to one of the groups that it's like riding a bicycle. Once you learn how to do it, and it's not that difficult, you have it for the rest of your life, and you can do it at any time, and especially when you're experiencing great need. It's a wonderful way to quieten down and to focus and to invite the Lord into your heart and into your life. Wish you well.
Many people, including many Christians, think that meditation is only found in Buddhism or Hinduism, but it belongs in the Christian tradition too, as the prayer of the heart, where we let go of all thoughts and words. Meditation is found in the teachings of Jesus about prayer. Go into your inner room, he says. Close the door and be there in the presence of God. The early Christian fathers and mothers taught us to guard the heart from negativity and emotion, and to do this by laying aside all thoughts. Don't fight them or try to blank out the mind. Just lay them aside. We'll explain how in a moment. Meditation is not what you think. While meditating, myriads of circular thoughts distract us from our true self. We enter into the inner room. It's the essential human journey. Day by day, we find deeper stillness, silence, and simplicity that begin to transform our minds, feelings, and daily life, all for the better. If you're serious about finding peace, be serious about learning to meditate. In this video, we'll show you how simple and natural this process is. First, make sure you're in a place where you won't get interrupted. Choose the quietest place and time you can find. Traffic sounds in the background or ordinary noise in the home are okay, as long as they're not too loud. You can put a sign on the door, turn off your phone, put a cat out, and be at ease with yourself and your surroundings. Sit down. You don't have to sit in the lotus position, but keep your back straight. Relax your shoulders and face. You can meditate on a chair, but make sure it has a straight back. Slouching will make you get drowsy and fall asleep. Check your posture. Get enough sleep at night. Meditation is a time to be awake, relaxed, but attentive. Now you close the eyes. Put your hands on your thighs or put the left hand on the right one. To prepare, you could take a moment to be aware of your breathing, slowly breathing in and breathing out. As you breathe in, you take in the gift of life. Breathing out, you let go. As your mind begins to focus, you enter into meditation. Now we can lay aside all thoughts, all of them, even the good ones. We do this by repeating a single word or phrase, a mantra. We recommend the word Maranatha. Ma-ra-na-tha. It's Aramaic, the language Jesus spoke. It means, "Come, Lord." But we don't think about the meaning, or about God, or about ourselves. We are not speaking to God. We are being with God. First, we have to be present to ourselves by letting go of our self-chatter, the distractions. Say your mantra, your prayer word, continuously, silently, without moving your lips or your tongue. Say it gently, attentively, simply, and keep returning to it whenever you get distracted, which at first is nearly all the time. Thoughts will creep up and take over, but do not judge them. Your mind has been trained to be distracted since you were a child. It's not going to become still immediately. So don't evaluate yourself, but return to the mantra. It's the anchor that keeps your mind from running wild and helps you pay attention deeper than thought. Make sure not to fight your thoughts. Just let them go and return to your word. This is prayer of the heart, paying attention to God without having to think about God. If the mind goes still, be the stillness. Continue to say the word more gently. Be one with it. If you fall asleep, it's a sign of fatigue and need of rest, so that's okay. Try and be more alert next time. Don't judge yourself. In meditation, we are all always beginners. That's why children love to meditate. It's always new for them, because it takes us back to our source, to God. There will be times that you just want to get up and walk away. That's the resistance in you. The restlessness that wants to keep busy, thinking, solving, and dreaming. Our minds are used to distractions, excitements, anxiety, and fantasies, which can trap us into a world of emotions, fears, and sadness. Yet we are still moving into what is real. Keep going back to your prayer word, your mantra, and stay put. Gradually the resistance will lessen, and you'll find yourself in a more peaceful space. It's not like a straight progression, so don't expect anything. Don't judge your progress. The fruits of meditation are the proof. The mantra is like a path that leads you home through the jungle of your thoughts. It takes you always deeper towards your true self, which is whole and peaceful, Christ within. Meditate for 20 to 30 minutes. Less if you find it too much at first. Time the meditation. From our website, wccm.org, you can download a timer with a choice of sounds that are soothing and won't startle you when the meditation time is over. Don't get up immediately after the gong sounds. Transition slowly. Become aware of your body and your surroundings. Welcome the sounds in the house, in the street, in the city, or wherever you are. Stretch and be quiet for as long as you can before getting back to your activities. After meditation, you'll engage with daily life more peacefully and clearly. Aim to meditate before meals twice a day. Early morning and early evening are ideal. If you have children, you might need to wait and do it later when the kids are in bed. or meditate with them for a short while before sleeping. It will take time to build this new practice into your daily routine. If you give up, okay, just start again. Meditate in your room, in the garden, or in nature. If you go to church, meditate during quiet times, perhaps before or after services. It will help a lot if you join a Christian meditation group near you, or an online group. The fruits of meditation, the fruits of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, and self-control will grow naturally. Meditation is the most natural thing we can do to be fully ourselves, fully human, called to share in the divine life through the Spirit of Christ who prays within us.